Alright, are you ready for this? In Arizona versus Johnson, 555 U.S. 232, 2009. The Supreme Court held that during a lawful traffic stop, all passengers are seized from the moment of the car and stopped by the police. The court stated that the temporary seizure of the driver and passengers ordinarily continues and remains reasonable for the duration of the stop. The court also found that during a traffic stop, passengers are not free to terminate their encounter with police and cannot leave the scene of the traffic stop.
Hello YouTube. In today's episode of Know Your Rights, we will be covering a video from the YouTube channel Southwest Florida Accountability News. Please take a moment and head over to their YouTube channel and show them some love by subscribing to their channel. Today's videos took place in North Fort Myers, Florida. In the first video, the auditor of the video was the passenger in a car that was pulled over for a traffic infraction. I will say I have watched a lot of police interaction videos on the internet, but this one was a first for me. As you saw in the introduction, the police officer actually pulled out a law book and started trying to quote case law. In the second video, the auditor was doing a First Amendment audit of the local DMV, and the security guard at the local DMV had to call the Fillings police. Now, let's dive right into today's video and break down this footage.
It is up to the discretion of the officer to allow any passengers to remain in the car and allow them to get out of the car, otherwise blah, blah, blah. However, also advises... there we go. Terry stop. Are you recording me right now?
Yes, sir.
Did you ask my permission to record me?
I don't need to. The Supreme Court has ruled that we have the right to record interactions with every police officer.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, why are you so angry with me?
I'm sorry?
Why are you angry with me?
I'm not angry.
Okay.
I know the law. I'm a civil rights activist, and I know that the Florida statute states that you have to be suspected of a crime in order to ID.
Yeah, but the part of the traffic infraction means that you're part of this vehicle, which means that...
Right, but traffic infractions aren't crimes, and I'm not driving, so I didn't commit any infraction.
Are you wanted for anything?
No.
Do you have any drugs?
No.
That's
we're
what I'm worried about.
on our way to work.
That's all I'm worried about, man.
Yeah, I don't...
catching bad guys.
I don't got anything. No, I don't got nothing like that.
All right, then why are you giving me such a hard time?
I'm not. You guys asked for ID. I said I'd rather not ID because I don't legally have to. That was all.
All right.
I'll give you my first name. My first name's Phil. That's all.
Phil. Deputy Gearin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Shouldn't even be able to get a ticket for that. That should just be like you have X amount of time to fix it.
Who has that discretion?
Yeah, it's crime though. It should be like the first time. You should have like a week to fix it, or there should be some like buffer period. Tries to get me with the did you ask permission to film me? Nice try.
Here's that. Here's your registration and insurance. All right, today I'm just giving you a warning for the brake lights.
Okay.
All right. Just make sure you're getting fixed.
Oh, I will. I appreciate it. I must have a short. I noticed one side's working, the other one's not.
I think it's connected to the blinker. It's messed up.
Yeah, it's probably a fuse or something. Not a huge deal.
I know, bud.
Let me put this
so
back to the side there.
I'm just going to let
You
you
don't
know,
have any guns or anything.
because I understand you're a civil rights
We're
activist,
just
right?
going
Yes,
to
sir.
work.
All right, cool. So you probably already know what I'm about to explain to you.
Maybe. It depends what you're about to explain.
All right. Basically, Terry versus Ohio. You know about that?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Definitely.
basically, it just means that you're not in a traffic stop, but you're not yourself.
Oh, right.
Well,
yeah.
I know you're not. I mean, you're not trying to leave. I'm just saying you're not. You aren't. We can request you give us your name and ID to try to identify you.
Right.
You are allowed to refuse. Okay. It's not a crime to refuse. but we're still allowed to ask.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just want to make sure you knew.
Yeah, I got no issues.
All right. Harmon.
Yeah, have a good day.
Phil, right?
Yeah, Phil.
Easy, Phil.
You too.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah, I'm not really up for doing that.
Why
today,
not?
but-
What's wrong with telling me what your name is?
Well, first of all, I haven't committed a crime, so...
I'm not saying you have. I just simply asked you. It's a casual contact. My name's Officer Richard Rose. Just simply asking you what your name is.
Yeah, I'd like to just remain anonymous. I'm just a journalist, bud.
Okay. A journalist
Yep, gathering content for a story.
for a news organization? Or?
Yes, sir. Online.
Okay. What are you reporting on today?
Well, I was inside recording how they don't like freedom of press inside.
Were you both inside recording?
I'm sorry?
Were you both inside recording?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that, but I don't speak on this man's
It's a
behalf.
pretty simple question. Well, here, let's walk over here. Let's ask him.
Sure.
Okay. What does that lawsuit or that have to do with? What does that deal with?
Let's see. Filming public officials in the performance of their duties on a public property.
Define a public official for me.
Like I said, I
Well,
don't
you
feel
say
comfortable.
you don't answer questions, but you answer questions.
Well, when you're
so I'm
asking
just-
me about case law,
Well,
but
if
I'm
it-
not going to define the case law for you.
Well, I'm not asking you to. It's a pretty simple question.
Well, what I
And
will
that's
say,
kind of like what consensual is. We can answer what questions we want.
Well,
what I will say is that
I understand that.
due to the precedent set in Texas versus Salinas, I'm going to have to remain silent and not talk to you because anything I say that's voluntary, you can use against me in court.
Texas versus Salinas.
That's correct, and you don't have to Mirandize me, but anything that he uses or that you tell him to, he can use against you in court, even though that it's a voluntary.
How do you spell that, Salinas?
I don't know, man. Like Salinas. Figure it out.
S-A-S-O. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going to go ahead and decline your question today, but if you do want to insist on questioning me, you can contact my attorney, Kevin Shirley.
We've been through this.
Okay, well you know how it goes.
I didn't question you last time and you called somebody. What happened?
You told me I was violating the driver protection
I
Act.
didn't tell you that. Someone else told you that.
And then
You
I see
twisted
they
my
put-
words last time and you've still got that in your head. That's wrong.
Okay, man.
All right.
All right, buddy.
You have a blessed day.
All right, man. You go research Smith versus Cummins, Texas versus Salinas.
I looked up that case law.
How about you provide it to us?
I did. I told you the case law.
I looked up that one. It had to do with filming public officials.
And gathering content
Content.
from matters of public interest.
Yep, and that's what we're doing here today, bud. Everything is First Amendment protected.
Kind of curious, which public is interested in having that information?
I imagine there's some people out there.
I'm assuming you have a client, or
I have many clients.
I know. Are you collecting this information for someone?
This guy keeps trying to get behind me.
Like I said, I don't feel comfortable answering the question.
It's kind of.
It could be used against me in court.
I know it's very interesting how you decide which one you want to answer and which one you
Well,
don't.
that's part of it, man.
So I guess we
you can
can't
ask
have-
me any question you
We
want, but
can't
I
have an interchange or a conversation.
but I
without
can choose
that.
which questions that I answer.
So why don't you turn the camera and let them see who you are?
They know who I am.
Turn the camera.
They know who I
Can
am.
you do that for me?
No,
Turn the camera. Let us see who you are.
no.
Okay. Have a good day. See you.
You can ask the questions. I decide if I want to answer. What are those, Nikes?
I honestly have no idea. I think they're actually Skechers.
They're light, they're comfortable.
Yeah, these don't actually have a top. It's
Maybe
just
we'll
like
use some
netting.
Skechers light ups there, bud, for when you go on patrol.
Yeah, I don't like light.
Sweet.
Actually, at nighttime that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, when you're chasing a suspect, you know.
That'd be pretty cool.
Get some red and blues on your shoes there, flashing.
Yeah,
Hey, Christmas.
that was a good one.
Good invention, though.
Yeah, when you're doing a foot pursuit, you know, it's like the lights are on, you know. Maybe you can get them for fleeing and again eluding then. Lights and siren active.
Well, you YouTube. I hope you like this video. And please remember and go over and check out Southwest Florida Accountability News' YouTube channel and show them some love by subscribing to their channel. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you have a video you would like me to break down, please submit the video at knowyourrightsnews@gmail.com. The link is in the description below. Until next time, YouTube, you stay safe out there.